Hello, people of the internet, and welcome back to Crying Suns. I'm Clyde Canvas, your host. And I apologize if the audio quality is, at least of my voice, is worse than it's been. My headset cord got chewed on by a cat, so I'm using a different headset that's not nearly as good. So we'll see if after this recording, if this video is even worth uploading. Yay! Anyways, so yeah, we're jumping in. Oh, select officer clones. Okay. Well, I definitely want that. Critical effect, repair speed, deployable zone of your squadrons, heat sustained from systems from battleship weapons. I'm gonna take a spy. Yeah. So yeah, let's just jump right into this. I still have no idea what I'm doing. This is actually the first that I'm jumping into the game. Anyways. So this is where we begin. I have to say, so far, I don't see anything wrong. It does look peaceful, for now anyway. These are the sectors of the Outer Rim, Admiral. The furthest sectors from the capital that there are. Sorry, I forgot how to read for a second. If there was ever a wasteland in the Empire, this would be it. Strange, I'm not picking up other Omnis. You said it yourself, we're in the middle of nowhere. Yes, but even out here I should be picking up dozens of them. After all, the Omnis are what keep sectors of the Empire running smoothly, even relatively worthless sectors like these. Let's try not to overreact, machine. It's probably nothing. The Empire has won flawlessly. For how many years now? 700. And it will do so for hundreds more. Now come on, let's take a look around. Neato. Aldebaran system. One anomaly. What do we have here, Lieutenant? It appears to be some kind of cube-like refinery, sir. Question, is it made by the Borg? It's a neon hypercube. Omnitech for the simultaneous harvesting and refining of neutrinium from nearby suns. Hypercubes provide passing ships with Imperial clearance access to neon to fuel their vessels. Interesting, if not downright bizarre. This cube isn't connected to the fold net. How could that be, and why aren't there hypercube omnis trying to reconnect it as I speak? Let's get some more exposition, shall we? Certain things are still blurry to me, What do you want to know, Admiral? About neon. Tell me about neon. Hundreds of years ago, pre-Omna times, the first advanced machines discovered the existence of the final element, neutrinium, which exists usually, but not always, in suns. Neutrinium is extremely volatile in its natural state, but these advanced machines stabilized and improved upon it, providing the most powerful and longest-lasting energy source yet, neo-neutrinium, or neon. Which is, I guess I should start calling it neon because neon is an entirely different element of the noble gases. Neo and in turn allowed these first machines to create an even more advanced machine, the Omni, hence the acronym. You know, Omni Mechanical Neo and Intelligence. But I thought you told me Oberon invented the Omnis. I did, you're absolutely right. Technically, it's not entirely true. Oberon invented the first advanced machines, which in turn, thanks in part to their creation of Neo-N, invented the Omnis. Anyway, Neo-N in its refined state is the perfect energy source. Stable and almost boundless in its energy yield. As a result, it's used in just about all Omni-invented tech, which basically means all tech, as humans stopped inventing tech hundreds of years ago. Lastly, what's important about Neo-N is that our very own battleship, the NS Odysseus, uses it, and without it, we can't go anywhere. What do you want to know? FoldNet. Tell me more about the FoldNet. As you probably recall by now, Admiral, the Omnis have invented and managed Imperial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire. The FoldNet, arguably our greatest achievement, forms the backbone of the Empire. Think of it as a global galactic network, allowing instant data and/or matter transmissions through its numerous interconnected folders and beacons. And without the constant vigilance and management of FoldNet Omnis, none of it would be possible and humanity would live in a fragmented, chaotic darkness. Needless to say, it's important. What do you want to know, Admiral? Oh. That's the problem with questions, is that the more you ask, the more questions you get. I think I'm gonna skip these questions for now, and hopefully on my next, when I die and on my next run through, they'll be there. If you guys want me to ask all the questions, just leave a comment telling me you want me to get all the expedition. I can't talk today. Wow. Anyways, yeah, just let me know if you want me to go more exposition, or if you're fine with just getting a little bit of exposition here and there, and then yeah. I'm gonna send a small team to investigate the cube. Captain Lynch, form a small squadron, fly around the cube and tell me what you see. On it, sir. Sir, the Omni was right. The cube isn't connected to the FoldNet, and by the looks of it, it hasn't been connected in years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected for maybe 10, 15 years. 10 or 15 years? At least, sir. Could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected it on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube Omni myself, but cubes are complex tech needing constant supervision. Disconnecting it would make that all but impossible. And the Neo-N levels? Empty, sir. There's no Neo-N here whatsoever. Looks like whoever came before us took all of it. We won't be fueling here. Well, the reserves might be empty, but there could still be some residual Neo-N coursing into the cube. Hypercubes also require Neo-N to function. I know I said I'm not technically a cube Omni, and I'm not, but it does appear that I have some cube functionality in my Rubicon. Interesting. The point is, I should be able to unlock this final restraint so that we can refuel. It won't be much, but it will help our efforts. Then do it. Unlocking the cube now. There, we should be able to scavenge Neo-N fuel here now. That'll be the last of it in this cube. Let's just hope the other cubes we come across are fully functional. So let's scavenge Neon. Woo. So it looks like that's going to be some chess. Sir, battleship, 12 o'clock. What kind of battleship, Lieutenant? Couldn't say, sir. I've never seen a ship like this in all my service. I guess we could always ask? Incoming transmission. An Imperial battleship made from Telos tech. My mouth is watery. This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. Stand down, Captain. This is an Imperial sector you find yourself in. Imperial sector? That's funny, him. Sir, I think they're... What, Lieutenant? Preparing to attack. The battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. Okay. Let me guide you through this first fight, Admiral. NS Odysseus technology is unlike anything you've ever encountered. Everything you see here is a tactical projection connected in real time to your mind via your neurocom. This tactical interface was created to simplify and optimize your decision-making processes. To deploy a squadron, click on one of the docks, then select an available squadron. Once deployed, you can control it on the battlefield. To deploy a weapon, click on one of the docks and select an available weapon. Once deployed, after a loading time, you can fire it at the target of your choice. Even Omnis enjoy watching stuff blow up. You know, it'd be fun. I can get a whole, like, bank of weapons and just launch a volley, full broadside. These are your officers. Depending on the skills, use them to bolster your squadrons, weapons, and battleship whole systems. Officers are also crucial in repairing any critical effects that you may sustain in battle, but, you know, try not to sustain critical effects in battle. This is important. Your officers can lose health points during battle. If they reach 0 health points, they become incapacitated for the rest of the fight. After the fight, they'll return, but will be in a weakened state until you heal them. If a weakened officer reaches 0 health points a second time in battle, he or she will invariably die. Last but not least, your neurocom can also accelerate your thoughts to a point where the time appears totally still. This feature is called tactical pause. During tactical pause, you can give orders that will be carried out once that pause is ended. Press space to enter or exit from the state. Nice. There you have it. Now you have a basic understanding of the neurocom and the functioning of your ship in battle. We're counting on you, Admiral. Our lives are in your hands. Please don't get us killed. Tactical pause. Alright, squadron. I'm actually gonna wait until he... drones. Neat. Neat. What was that thing? Hold on, I'm just gonna watch this explosion real quick. Pretty. I like space battles. I don't know, Lieutenant. I don't know. Alright, ooh, upgrades. We can upgrade. I want... I'm gonna close that. All right. So yeah, this game is pretty neat. An Imperial outpost, sir. It seems abandoned. Any heat signatures? Not a single one. Seems empty of all human life. What about an omnipresence? They should be here managing the station, no? They should. And no, I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. What can you tell me about this outpost? It seems to be just your run-of-the-mill Imperial outpost, Admiral. There are outposts in all Imperial sectors. With the capital Elysium so far away, they help keep the peace and maintain order. You must show your military might. You must show your military so that you don't have to use it, I believe is the thinking. But there is definitely no military might here. What do you want to do about this outpost, Admiral? Let's make contact with it. That'll go well. Then see if you can make contact with someone, human or not, inside. Sorry, sir. If there's anyone inside, they're not answering. What do you want to do about this outpost, Admiral? Let's send a team of commandos into the outpost for a closer look. Captain Lean, form a small team and check it out. You got it, sir. Oh, that was a little bit of a young voice for such a grizzled. Sir, the outpost is empty. Seems it was abandoned years ago. If I had to guess, probably around the time that hypercube back there was disconnected from the fold net. We found a few spare omniports here and there. Servo motors, anti-grav generators, biosensors, but that's it. Looks like someone came here, took the most valuable omniparts, neo-N encapsulators, positronic chips, and left the rest behind. Scavenging omniparts, who would do such a thing? That's a capital offense. One the Pragma execute you for. Someone who doesn't fear the Empire, that's who. Hold on, sir, I'm getting a transmission. I can notice I found something, an Omni, intact from top to bottom. Is it functional? That's a negative, sir. It was in a lower level. Guess whoever was here before us didn't go down that far. Might have needed high clearance to get in. You want us to bring it in so Calvin can take a closer look? No need, Admiral. I can examine it from here if the captain plugs the datapad into the exo sock. Sure thing, Omni. Done. Okay, accessing the Omni's mainframe. And? Strange, its exo frame is perfectly intact. It has plenty of neo-N, and its positronic chip seems to be in place. It should be up and running. I don't get it. Any idea when it shut down? According to its chip, 20 years ago. Roughly the time the hypercube was unlinked from the fold net. What do you want to do about this outpost, Admiral? Something is wrong, at least in the outer rim. Well, I don't want to further worry you, but our battleship's heuristics are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. It seems something life-threatening exists in the system with us. Let's do it. It's one of those creatures again, sir. Maybe this one will be friendly? Incoming transmission. Nice ship you got there. I'm gonna enjoy scrapping it over your dead bodies. Wow. Okay. Guess not. want to fire a thing. Nice. Nice. Hey, I got a frickin' out of that. I would say we had a brush with death. That was pretty, in our favor. Will all anomalies want to destroy his machine? Oh no, at least I don't think so. Anomalies are a destination with a higher than normal probability of being very negative or being very positive. Unfortunately, we won't know what kind of outcome to expect until we arrive at the source of the signal. You could say investigating anomaly signals is a bit of a gamble. Good to know, machine. I thought so. Come on, there's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. It would be to be a small colony on this planet. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly at 1,000 kilometers from the colony. Could be worth investigating with an expedition. Hello? Is anyone there? This is Admiral Ellis Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. Hey, Colberon, for a second I thought you might be a scrapper. I am Tegon Bowie, distant descendant of David Bowie. Leader of my small colony, what can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Scrap? Scrap? We're here to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active Omni, and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? Sick joke? I swear to you, in the name of Oberon, it is not. The Omni is shut down. Impossible, this Bowie is a madman. The Omni shut down in our sectors, and when I did, so did all of their tech. I can't run without them. How? When? I have no idea how it happened. I'm not even sure if even Oberon does. It's truly the great mystery of our time. As for the when, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, almost to the day, the Omni shut down in the Outer Rim without warning. We relied on them for everything. Food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here died in the first 5 years alone. Now, who knows how many of us are left? 10%? Less? It's terrible to say, but the truth is sometimes I'm jealous of the dead. But why? Because they no longer have to live. Alright, let's ask them what we can do to help. Defeating the Scrappers would be a nice start. Things would look a whole lot better with those scum out of the way. The Scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. It looks like you've been living this entire time on an uninhabited planet on the edge of the Outer Rim. The Scrappers are a group of hideous, cancerous scavengers who collect leftover Omni tech and Neo-Net. When the Omni shut down, causing the full net to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over in the chaos. They're not the only rotten apples around here with your pirates and your occasional crazy civilian, but they're definitely the worst. They defeated the Imperial ships? How? Phyllis Tech is second to none. Imperial captains are trained up the Academy. True, but the Scrapper battleships wore them down. Picked off one here, another there. It was a war of attrition. Plus, the Empire couldn't send reinforcements, not with our Fuller down, you see. I hate to say it, but I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of us all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it won't change anything. The way we're going, 10, 15 years from now, with all the hardships we're experiencing, we'll be gone, all of us, unless what? You somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again, the ones that haven't been scavenged for their parts, that is. That's the only way to save us. Is there something else you want to know, Admiral? How do you think we can turn the Omnis back on? You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. As I said, no one knows who or what shut them down. You'll have to solve that mystery on your own. And once you do, you'll still have to find a way to turn them back on, which might be another thing altogether. Well, where should we start? I hate to say it, but Mother is probably your best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from them shutting down this cluster, didn't she? Then again, there are a lot of theories out there about who or what is responsible for this. Is there something else you want to know? Who is Mother? You really don't want to know, Admiral. For some reason, that's what they call her. Their leader, Mother, Mom, Mommy. It's all very upsetting. From what I gather, she was the one who started the Scrappers, fostering a punk, nihilistic scavenging philosophy among their sordid ranks. And who makes up her ranks? Former Imperial prisoners, I think. The worst of the worst. When the Omni shut down, the prisoners escaped from their Omni-run prisons and psychiatric stations. Mother loves her tech, especially House Tellus tech, like the battleship you have, and she and the Boyles who work for her will kill you for it and enjoy doing it too. She's been terrorizing these sectors for years now, enslaving men and women to bolster her numbers and make them into her playthings and baby makers. Oh, now I have to kill her. I didn't want... Anyways, I'm gonna end the episode here. If you like the video, smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos... What? Like half an hour ago? What did you do? Recording a video. I got back while you guys were out.
Okay.